the rest of the time it's free for them. Also the summer holidays. I think that is better in that way. I mean, 3 weeks of working, 1 week of holidays every month.
So, so this is for all types of workers in Spain.
No, 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 no.
Ah,
Only
okay.
for teachers and only for teachers in a region in the north, because in the rest of the regions, they follow the regular holiday schedule,
Okay.
like 2 months in summer, 1 month in Christmas. Uh, yeah, normally a regular worker here has 2 weeks in total, or 2 weeks if you are in a good position, 2 weeks in the summer, 2 weeks in the winter, not necessarily in Christmas, maybe from November to February, you need to take 2 weeks there. Mm, and that's all. There are people who don't have holidays at all, and they work from Monday to Monday, you
Wow.
know?
It's
Yeah.
really exhausting. So in your case, 3 weeks continuous work and then 1 week
No, in
holiday.
my week, I follow the regular. I follow
Ah,
the
okay.
regular
You can
schedule,
choose.
but
You
I
can
would
choose.
like to have the other one. It's a wish, and instead of having to be working from 9 to 5, like the rest of schools, they are in an intense timetable, so they only go in the mornings from half past
Oh,
8 to half past 2, or something like that,
oh,
or
that's
3,
nice. So it's a good schedule.
and they have the rest of the day free to, I don't know, take care of their kids or something. But in my case, I need to be there for 2 additional hours. But this is because we earn more money. The school earns
Ah,
more money. You because classes are until 7, more or less. We are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for students, but the classes start at 9, uh, and officially they finish at 5, and after that there are like 2 hours of extracurricular classes, like sports, football, basket.
you work at a
Hockey.
college, Manu? University or high school? Where do you
This is a school, but we go from 0 to 18. So kindergarten, elementary,
Ah,
high
okay.
school, senior high
Big
school.
school, huh? Big school.
Yeah, yeah,
And
it's a school. It's a school. Well, we call it a school, but it is not. I mean, it is not an elementary school place, since you are in high school. When you are in high school, or in senior high school, because we have like two periods: junior high school 4 years and 2 additional years of senior high school. But we are not in the same building, but the whole school is in the same place. Um, we have several schools, so because we have more than 4,000 students,
okay,
it's a monster. It's a very big place. I mean, both places are pretty big,
okay.
and yeah, they are not mixed. The students from elementary or kindergarten, they don't mix with each other, and neither with the high school students. So
How far is the next building like for junior high
pretty
school?
close,
Okay.
meters far. Even we share the walls, but they have other timetables, so they go to the playground when, for example, in elementary school are in class instead of the class, or having the lunch or what else. And it's the same for babies. We don't mix each other.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yes, so there's a different place for that. But you said there's a border, some walls built between the preschoolers, the grade schoolers, and then high school.
No, no, not really. We have like the facilities are distributed in different buildings,
But no walls in between, right?
uh,
No walls.
but they share the same space. You know, the fence envelope all the
Oh, okay.
area,
So they can
but
use. Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, when for example elementary school goes to the playground around 11:30 or something like that,
They can
or
still
quarter
interact. They
past
can still
11.
interact with each other. The grade schoolers and the junior high schoolers, they can still interact if they.
Not really, because in the moment that they get out, the high schoolers get in.
Okay,
You
okay,
know,
okay, okay.
they have like their free time is 30 minutes before, so they
Okay.
don't meet
Mm,
because well, we had problems in the past, you know, with high schoolers telling crazy stuff to elementary school
right,
students
right.
like, hey, have you had sex now? And it's like,
Yeah,
what?
I can imagine that. It's just kind of like the similar situation here in the Philippines. So, when I was going to school, we had the same system. So there's not much any border between the high schoolers and grade schoolers, so we can interact. And their building is not too far away from our building, from high school to elementary, and vice versa. So we can just walk to their building. And some do that. Some high schoolers go to the building of the elementary schoolers, and then the elementary schoolers go to the high schoolers. And then sometimes they would fight. They would fight, you know. One of my classmates
Amazing.
fought with a high schooler. Of course, he got beaten up. Lots of bruises, bumps in his head. So yeah, I do imagine what you're talking about. And you, Manu, what do you teach? What grade or what level do you?
It depends on the year. For example, this year I received a message from my boss the other week,
Mm,
and he told me that I'm going to be in fourth grade. These are students who are 10 years old, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, mathematics and Spanish language.
Ah, your subjects.
Again,
Okay.
like every year.
Really, you're pretty good with numbers then, huh? Mm. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this is the first time we really talked intensely about your work, Manu. We didn't talk about this much before, I think, right? Mm. So,
probably.
if I could remember, we only had a few classes in the many years we first talked, you know. But anyway, this is the first time we talked about it immensely, and it's really good, you know. I can get to know about the way Spain works in their educational system. So it's a little bit similar here in the Philippines, a little bit. But for teachers, once they choose the grade they will teach, it's fixed. Unlike in
I
your
see.
culture, so your superiors will tell you which grade you will teach. Ah, so is that okay
Yeah.
with you, Mano? Are you okay with teaching fourth graders? This
Yeah,
is
I
no
am.
problem.
I am because well, in my case, I'm prepared for teach students from 6 years old to 18, and
Ah,
because I had several bachelor degrees,
mm-hmm.
a part of teacher trainer to be with elementary school students. I did previously human nutrition and dietetic, that is a pretty similar degree than biology, economics
Wow.
as well, and I almost finishing data science, which is math, statistics, and coding. So,
Wow.
well, I could be teaching anywhere, but not kindergarten. I hate this place. I went there once because the school had a problem and they
Ah.
needed three teachers, and we went there. mm, The only teachers who were partners of the school, you know, because it was like a little bit illegal to do that. You can't go to teach in kindergarten if you are not prepared for that.
Right.
And we were there only 2 hours,
So how was it?
and it was like the fucking hell, man. I was hoping to come back to my grave, like, oh, holy shit, kids!
Did this
Thanks of
happen
God,
when
I
you
came
already had your
back.
kid or not yet? Did this
Can you repeat?
happen when you already had your kid or not yet?
It was before. It was before.
Oh, so you don't
It
have
was
any ideas
before.
on how to handle kids yet?
No, no,
Ah,
no. It
okay.
was before, and I remember once telling me, "Hey, Manu, I made po," and he was like, "Hey, what? No, 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 no." I don't know how to clean your ass. Sorry.
So, how many were there that time? Do you still remember? Could you
I
forget that
think.
experience? Could you forget that experience or no? I think you would remember it for the
Well,
rest
I
of your
don't.
life,
I
right?
forgot.
Oh, you forgot about
I
it.
don't forget the feeling. I
Ah,
didn't
you don't for.
forget the
Oh
feeling. You
yes,
know,
I could
Uh,
imagine.
this 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 uncertain of not knowing if the student is going to pee their pants or something like that. You know, without having any additional clothes for changing the or things like that. It was. I think that they were 4 or 5 years old, probably four.
5 years ago?
Uh,
What do you mean?
Probably
The kids?
they
The
the
age?
kids
Ah, okay.
the students were 4 years old and there were like 8 or 10 students, no more than that.
Oh, that's a handful. My
Yeah,
goodness, 8 or 10. Wow. Well, at least you survived. You managed to pull through, so it's good.
yeah,
So now that you have
it
a
was
kid, I
crazy.
think it's quite the same, right? Your son is 2 years old. Almost 2 more years is gonna be the same age as the kids you taught back then. So you're gonna
Yeah,
experience
it
the
is
same thing
easier.
again.
It is easier. It is easier. I think that nowadays, well, I have been cleaning his ass for a long time. You know,
Yeah.
every day, 3 or 4 times per day. So yeah, I am a master in
Yeah.
changing the.
Good. 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 That's nice.
Wait,
That's
wait a
nice.
second, wait a second,
Okay.
because
Okay.
I am adding additional water to the swimming pool.
Mm, wow.
I
You have a
don't know if
pool.
I need to.
Is it full
Wait,
already?
wait. Eh?
Is it full?
It's already. It's already. I don't know if you see it. It's
There. Oh
already.
wow. Nice
I don't
place you
see
got
anything.
there. So you're filling it up.
Uh,
You're filling it up with water.
yeah, the problem is that with the sun, the water evaporates,
Oh yeah.
and every week I need to add a little bit of water because otherwise the machine, the device that clean the water
Mm.
breaks. So it is too hot now, and the sun is hitting the water practically all day.
Mm.
You know, more than 12 hours. So we lose normally something like this. It is a lot of water because
Yeah,
it's
because the
20,
pool is big, right? Mm.
but it's enough to be adding a little extra water every time, you know, every
So it
week or
is
every 2 weeks
every
because
2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
yeah, more or less is every 2 weeks.
Not so time consuming.
Uh,
So
yeah,
going back. Mhm. Yeah.
after the class, I am going to cut down the the water, you know,
Sure. Sure.
because
Sure.
it's almost in the
So,
proper
so
place.
going back to your teaching, you said you are able to handle or teach from 6 years old to 18. So you've
Yeah,
experienced from those ages in your line of work since before, from 6 to
yeah,
18.
yeah, and even older because before we working in the school, I was working with elders, you know,
Oh, okay.
yeah, teaching stuff related to nutrition. I think
Mm.
that this was the main reason why I discovered that I like to teach. Uh,
Ah, okay.
yeah,
Even so, it was really late in your life you realized that you are born to teach. You were born to
yeah,
teach.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
something like that, something like
So,
that.
and then in Spain, so that's the whole system there. The teachers are not able to choose which grade or level they can teach, or it's a school.
Not really. I mean, if you want to be working in elementary school, you need a specific bachelor degree, and if you want to be working in high school, you need any degree and an additional master related to teaching.
Okay.
And if you want to be working in kindergarten, you need a specific degree in kindergarten. Uh, but yeah, if you have them, you can choose the elementary or high school or kindergarten, but you can't choose the grade. It's the own school who distribute the teachers according to its necessities. And yeah, this is what we do. You
Okay.
go there, fourth grade, okay.
And then you said once you get your master's, you can already be a teacher, or do you need to take an exam first, like a teacher's exam?
You have two, well, two, no, three. Well, we can say two. We have, well, we have three different models in of education here in Spain, but two of them are pretty similar. The first one is public system, public school system. You need to take an exam for being working in a school like a public employee. And if you don't take this exam, you have the private option.
Same,
You
same
go to
here.
a,
Same here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And in the middle, there is a hybrid model where we have a private business, private school, but supported with funds from the government.
Ah.
So in private and semi-private, you can go there without doing an exam, and they hire you if you are qualified for the task.
So,
And
so teaching in
I should
public pays more.
no, it
No?
pays the same.
Oh, really? So I
Yeah.
think you just need to choose the private and government funded then, right? So much easier.
Well, not here. Here it depends on the school because there is a minimum. From there, you can increase the salary as you
Ah,
want.
okay, I got it. And you
Yeah.
teach in private or public, Manu?
In my case, it's a semi-private.
Ah, okay, in the middle.
Yeah,
Ah, okay,
in the
great.
middle. So we have. It depends. We have the partners earns a lot of money, and the people who is hired they have the minimum obligatory, which is around 1,600, I think.
I got it.
And partners have more than the double.
I learned many things today, Manu. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. All right. Anyway, we have run out of time, and yeah, always a pleasure to have you. Thank you to see you again. Right, enjoy the rest of your day, okay? And hope to
You
see you again
too.
next time. Take care.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.